We're only about a week or so away from a big moment in women's college sports history, women's basketball history, really. Caitlin Clark is going to have her Iowa jersey retired. Well, her Iowa jersey is retired. The ceremony is going to happen. Of course, Juju Watkins and USC will be in the building. It will be a high profile game. People will be paying a pretty penny to get into Hawkeye Arena, all those things, right? At Carver. Um, all that stuff is building towards this. Why? Because we know who Caitlin Clark is and what she represents and what she has become. But she is the all-time leading scorer in NCAA history. So that's not even an Iowa thing. This is a transcendent player who changed the course of women's basketball and women's sports forever, the WNBA forever, and will be known as an Indiana Fever player going forward. But going backwards, she will always and forever be known as an Iowa Hawkeye. And that is going to be the biggest, probably ceremony in the history of that program, maybe the history of that school. And it's also an opportunity for Clark to relish it and to enjoy it and to savor what she accomplished in her successful Iowa tenure. Now, look, Caitlin Clark spoke on this when she joined David Eichholt, who is with 24/7 Sports and CBS Sports, I believe. It covers Iowa closely. He has a podcast coming out Monday, so I'm sure I'll have more clips from that, and I will obviously link his full podcast in the description. But he did share a clip online about what Caitlin Clark had to say regarding that upcoming ceremony, and here were the words of Clark.
I think it's hard to probably, really feel all the emotions until I'm going to be inside of Carver and really see it and experience that with my family. And I'm not usually a very emotional person, but I feel like this will probably make me a little more emotional. And usually, like when we've had certain things inside of Carver, I've been competing or playing shortly before like something like that has happened, whether it's been a senior night or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to kind of evoke emotion after you just competed for 40 minutes. But now that I'm not actually going to be playing, I feel like I'll probably be a little more emotional, even though I'm not a super emotional person. Um, but I'm just very grateful and thankful to have played at a place that loves women's basketball in the way that it does, and has really helped me flourish. And it'll be exciting for me to go back and be inside Carver. I haven't been there since I played my last game, so
Yeah.
it'll be really special.
And like CC, I would expect, a bunch of fans, Iowa fans, to be in their feelings as well, given the magnitude of that moment. I mean, all these things have already happened where, nothing new is happening. But a lot of times that, I don't know, is it nostalgia? It's so in the recent past. I don't know if it counts as nostalgia, but you get the point. You get the point because she scored a lot of points.